your face.
Like I said. Like I said. Like I said. Do you like my tail? Like I said.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of Iron Rage, where Lee Priest and I vent our frustrations with the world. And Lee, today, you brought up a good topic today. I think this is very applicable to the current state of bodybuilding. People love to put pictures up online like 6 weeks out, 8 weeks out from a show, and people get so enamored with these pictures, and they think they're going to win the Olympia, the person, and the truth of the matter is, it doesn't really make a hill of beans unless you look like that up on stage. So, talk to me a little bit about how you get irritated by pictures that you see people putting up and getting all excited about, and then talk to us about the backlash you received on the criticism you made about the Big Ramy picture.
Oh yeah, well you put out that picture of Big Ramy, and look, Ramy looks great. But the only comment, I never even commented on his physique. I made a general comment saying, we've seen this all before, people putting up pictures 8 weeks out. I think someone put up a picture of someone not long ago, 8 weeks out, or just a couple of days ago. I said, oh, I can't wait to see how he looks 7.5 weeks out. I was like, even if
that Ramy picture's on our Instagram, by the way.
Yeah, if Ramy was in his best shape ever, like if Ramy looked like Dorian right now, it doesn't matter, people, because the contest isn't today. It's still 8 weeks away. Then I made a comment too saying, look, God forbid he could get sick, he could get injured. In 8 weeks, when you're pushing your body, training fucking hard, we've seen it before too, people get sick or get injured. People are like, you're so negative, and how dare you say he could get an injury, wishing an injury on someone. I said, I didn't fucking wish it, but in this sport where you're pushing your body, you're taking fucking drugs, you're fucking doing whatever, you're using heavy weights, when you're in contest shape, shit happens. So all I said was, we've seen it all before, 8 weeks out, blah, blah, blah. The data shows when it counts, and we've seen it before, that last week people do their hocus pocus, the guru says, come on in here, let's fucking mix this little potion, drink that, and you're going to fucking get ripped, and all of a sudden, what happened? I don't know, I just messed up, it's like fucking whoopie fucking do. And you said you saw that picture of me in the kitchen this morning. That's me at 4 a.m., a little bit about 4 a.m., just getting out of bed, having a cup of coffee. I put up a picture of my arm. Now, in all seriousness, Dave, if I said I was getting ready for the Arnold Classic, and that was the only picture I put up today, people were like, fuck, look at Lee's arm there, look at this, he's going to be top 3, he's going to win it. When we all know in goddamn fact, I'm not going to win the fucking show, and I wouldn't be fucking top 3.
Let's see that arm. Show me that arm, Lee.
But just going off that fucking, this arm here, the one I put in the picture today.
Yeah.
It's hard to see because I'm sitting down. But look, if I just went like this, Dave, fucking 8 weeks out here from the fucking show, look at me. Still got 8 weeks to go, low carb, still carrying a lot of fluid and shit. But, from that picture, you'd be like, oh, Lee's going to be top 3. It just shows you how pictures don't mean fucking shit, because I'm just showing you one arm and you'd have me winning the fucking show. We've got Big Ramy standing there like this. Oh, it's the best he's looked this far out. Yeah, it is far out. It's not the day to show people. So, fuck me dead. Lee, you're negative. Shut the fuck up. He could beat you. And it's like, yeah, he could beat me. I'm not saying he couldn't. I'm just saying posting pictures 8 weeks out doesn't mean fucking shit for anything. The day to show, whatever show the Arnold Classic is on, that's the day he's got to look like that or look better. So, get off his nutsack, you people, and stop sucking his cock.
Do you think it actually hurts a lot of these competitors when they put up these pictures? Because sometimes these pictures on Instagram with the filters and everything make you look so good that when the judges actually see you on stage, it's actually a letdown sometimes, because they think, well, I was expecting this and I got this. And meanwhile, this down here might not be that bad, but it doesn't look as good as that up there with all the filters from Instagram.
Yeah. Well, it's like I said, that, we'll get it with Ruley, that special light there at the Oxygen Gym, or Gold's Gym would be that special gate light down in Gold's Gym. It's like, if you're going to put up a photo, just put up one in a T-shirt of your training and stuff like that, or like me today, just show an arm and go, hey, here's a sneak peek. But when you stand there, it's true, like you said, and like I said, if you look that great with the good lighting, the filtering, whatever you do to your photos, the judges do have this perceived thing like, fuck, he does look great, can't wait to see him on show day. And then when they do walk out, they're like, what the fuck happened? He doesn't look nothing like those pictures. So, put up a little bit here and there. It's great for the fans to see. You just put up a photo of you in a T-shirt, say, training hard for the Arnold. Back in my day, all you had to do was have a T-shirt on and see someone's face and go, fuck, he's going to look good on the day of the show. He's looking so drawn.
Right.
But look at me now, Dave. Look, my face is drawn. I'm not taking any fucking gear, just doing cardio, eating clean. And I'm in better shape than half these fucking cunts that are fucking abusing the fuck out of the gear, popping insulin, growth hormone. Oh, I'm training so hard. Oh, this is so hard. I'm going through hell dieting. Ah, shut the fuck up. I'm 48, just eating clean, doing fucking cardio, and in better shape than half you cunts. So stop your fucking bitching. If you don't like it, don't fucking do it. Here we go again. Fucking boom, Dave. Look, fucking boom. Lee's going to be top 3 at the fucking Arnold. Ah, shut up.
Why do you think people complain so much while they're dieting? I used to. I would recede into like a shell. I wouldn't even talk to anyone. A lot of people like to complain and bitch. You would think that they were being paid, $1 million a year to do this, and that it was the greatest torture of their life.
I don't know why, because no one's forcing you to do it. They're like, oh, it's so hard. It's hard on the family. It's hard on this. You got to go into your little shell and be alone. No, you don't. That's your stupid fucking mentality. You can diet for a show, train hard, and go to a movie, take your wife out, play with the kids, walk the fucking dog. Right. Oh, no, I've got to sit here like this and be a miserable cunt. I'm dying. I can't do anything. You want to come to a movie? I can't come. If I come to the movie, I'll go catabolic and lose muscle. I got to sit here. Honey, when's my next shot? Is it time for a shot yet? I feel like I'm losing muscle. Okay, you tell me when I got to have that shot. Look, they just do it for fucking shit online. It's like Fowd and Luke said, well, Lee, you got to be on the internet, blah, blah. No, you don't. Dorian wasn't on there. We never had it. We had magazines. You can go away and hide. And like I said, you could just take a fucking picture, take 10 pictures and post them periodically. People don't know when the fucking picture's taken. As long as you're wearing a different shirt, who gives a fuck? It's like, someone's going to be like, oh, wait a minute, those pictures are all taken on the same day. Look at the clock behind him. It's on the same time. Fucking take a picture without a clock and whatever. It's like, people on this internet, it's just that they want to get the sympathy. Oh, man, you're doing it hard. Hang in there, mate. We're with you. Oh, fuck off. And then their gurus are just giving them all this information too. We've seen it that last week. All right, let's see. What have you done? You've carb depleted. Let's put the water in. Let's add a bit of insulin here to try fill you out. Now, how many carbs you on now? Just 80 grams. Right, we're going to up you to fucking 1,500 grams a day, and we're going to just fucking pump it in. Well, I don't know why your stomach's bloated and you're holding fucking water. What could have gone wrong, for fuck's sake? That was a shock to the body there, wasn't it? Oh, we won't do that again next year. Just tell them you got a stomach bug.
Yeah. But, Lee, because of social media being so, in our faces and so important, in marketing, do you think that the judges become influenced by seeing Instagram pictures and Facebook pictures? Because they're only human after all. I mean, and these pictures, some of these pictures that people put up, and I could tell where they're taken in really good lighting or they put a filter on it. Some of them are very impressive looking. Do you think that influences them, or do you think they're just like, well, I'm going to look out for this guy, but I'm still going to judge him the day of the show?
I don't know if it will influence, but like you said, and like I said, it would be like, sure, you're going to see him in a great shot and go, wow, he's looking good. I can't wait to see him on the day of the show. So you are expecting this guy to come in looking fantastic, and when he doesn't, what I love are the ones where they'll post a picture of someone, will snap a picture of someone and be like, 8 weeks out, 6 weeks out, oh, he's looking shit, he's not going to do well. And then they turn up and they're like, what the fuck? They're the ones I love, the ones you're not counting on, because they're just keeping to themselves. I don't need to post any pictures because come the day to show, I'll do my fucking talking then. And, that's how it should be. You turn up and you got someone there who, someone's talking about Ramy, or someone will be talking about this person out of the blue. This guy who you're like, he doesn't look that good, turns up, and you see it before where they'll be talking about this guy last year was great. He looked good here. He looked great there. He's going to be in the top 3. What about this guy? Oh, did you see him from last year? He wasn't that good. Well, that was last year, you dickheads. He's got a whole 12 months to fucking change his diet, change how he looks. And that guy who you're not worried about is going to turn up and go, bam. You're like, oh, we didn't see that coming now, did we? Because we're too busy looking at these other pictures saying they're going to win.
Well, I don't think anyone expected to see Roden win the Olympia, right, in 2018. He kind of came out of nowhere. He brought the best he ever brought. Phil Heath was a little off, and we had a new Mr. Olympia. So that, to me, that was an exciting thing because no one saw that coming.
Mm-hmm. And I think with the Olympia, too, if Brandon Curry went and no one saw it coming, yes, he was in there with the running, and so was Bonac, and so was a few other people. So you can't really, like I said, it's great for the fans, I guess, to throw up a picture, but just throw up a picture in a T-shirt and say training hard still, do whatever. Because generally, if you see a guy, like when we used to train, you put up a picture or in a magazine, you'd see a guy with his arm up with a dumbbell in his hand. You can see his arms ripped. You can see his face is drawn. So you know he's in there for a chance. But everyone just grabbing onto, oh, wow, look at him now, 8 weeks out. He's going to win this for sure. Really? Is he going to win it for sure? It's that fucking cut in stone. Like I said, 8 weeks in bodybuilding is a fucking eternity when you're dieting. So many things can happen. So many things can go wrong with the diet, physically, mentally. Right. They just drop out. You know, Ruli's dropped out. So it was like everyone's like, oh, Ruli's going to win. It's his show. Look at his match. No one's going to beat him. He dropped out. So anything can happen. I don't wish bad luck on anyone, but when your body is being pushed to the limit, shit can go wrong. And we look at Dennis James back in the day. You'd swear Dennis James was going to be Mr. Olympia looking at those pictures. Yeah. And then you'd see him walk on stage and go, huh, what happened? We'd see it sometimes with Dennis Wolf. We'd see it with so many people we've seen it with where you see their photographs, you're like, definitely top 3. And they don't make the top 10. So, yes, love the pictures, put them up, but don't jump down my throat just because I say, I didn't even comment on the guy's physique. I just said, hey. You know.
I think probably the most accurate way to assess how someone was going to look going into a show is back in the day when you were at Gold's Venice, guys would go into that posing room and you guys knew who were the best, who looked the best in that gym. I mean, because you would watch Flex and Rico and Cormier, all those guys, you know, posing in the room. I'm sure you were in that room posing too, Dillette and all those guys. So you really got a real look at what these guys look like up close. I mean, that's about the most accurate you can predict.
Exactly, and seeing them live, you can't Photoshop it. You can see how thin the skin is. You'd see Dillette walking around with paper thin skin. You'd see Flex there looking great with his symmetry. So you get a rough idea, as long as nothing went wrong, that these guys would be the front runners. And talking about that room, Dave, sometimes you go in there, you could come out with DNA, because I used to hear about what would happen in that room also. You know.
Oh, really? What would go on in the posing room?
Oh, there's a bit of, I think a bit of bodily fluids exchanging in there.
Really? I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah. What, you've never heard of that, Dave? Come on now.
I'm not in the posing room. I didn't know that, but I guess I'm thinking about it. Those mirrored, angled mirrors there would give you a good bird's eye view of.
I would never do that, and I never did. But I'd be thinking, because I'd be worried that maybe this is a fucking two-way mirror. There's a camera behind there. And...
Well, you know what? Nowadays there'd probably be a camera in there, so you wouldn't get away with it.
Those little tiny cameras that you can hide anywhere. It's like something fishy could be going on. If you go in that posing room and it smells like tuna and ammonia, somebody wasn't just eating. Let's just say somebody wasn't eating tuna and the cleaner hadn't just been in there. There was something else going on.
Oh boy!
Yeah, so someone didn't just spill their fucking creatine mixed with water on the floor. That's fucking, you know.
I'm so naive. I didn't even think about that. You're right. That room was and it was pretty big. That room, you know, there was a lot of room. There's space to do things.
Yeah, I think I haven't. I said I only used to go. I don't think I might have gone in there a couple of times to pose, but generally I just went in there to watch someone pose, like Chris or Flex, or you're walking by, you see someone go in there, say, "Come have a look how I'm looking," and stuff like that. So you go in and have a look.
The great thing about that room was that you could pose in there and you can see your back.
Because of the mirror on the wall.
Because the mirror angle, so you can actually see what you look like from behind, which you can never ever do, you know, at any other you know, place where you could possibly pose. You could try to peek around your shoulder, but you never get a good shot. I mean, this you could literally look ahead of you in the mirror and you can see yourself from behind, you know, and what you got going on.
Before they put that mirror up, it'd just be like, you know, a dog chasing its fucking tail. You do a lat spread. How am I looking? Where's the fucking going? I can't see. Where's the fucking going? It's like you just keep going around in circles. Yeah. So, yeah, it was on a good angle there to see how it looked. But then sometimes you probably didn't want to see. You could just imagine, just pretend your back was in good shape. So
Yeah. What's his name?
No, but as for those photos of Ramy, yes, he does look good, people. But I was commenting on everybody posting photos this far out. You know, I even had people saying to me, "Lee, okay, the Arnold's coming up, but who's your thing for the Olympia 2020?" I'm like, "It's fucking January, you stupid cunts. It's fucking the Olympia 2020. When's that? Fucking September? Yeah. Well, let's fucking lay Dave. Who you got for the fucking 2024 Olympia, mate? We might as well fucking throw that out there now too. We don't know who's going to come along and be in it, but hey, let's just throw shit out." Yeah. You're already asking me about my Olympia predictions. I'm like, what the fuck?
Your buddy Sean Ray said to me that you looked a little drugged out on the last iron debate we did from Spain.
You see, that's the thing too. A few people said that and think, oh, what's Lee on there? It's like, this is what Lee was on. Flying from Australia to fucking England. I was up for, by the time I got to bed after the New Year's Eve party when they released the vodka was 50 hours or so I'd been awake. Then I had a couple of days where I still hadn't caught up on sleep. And then when you saw me, that was the same day, or the second day, we drove 17 hours from England, went through the tunnel.
Oof, yeah.
17-hour driving, changing drivers through France and Paris down to Barcelona. And then from Barcelona was another 8 hours to Aaron's place. And that's when you saw me that night. So, yes, lack of sleep. It had nothing to do with drugs and shit, trust me.
Yeah, that'll do it to you. That's a long drive from Paris to Barcelona. Wow.
Well, after watching, the Chris Cormier documentary, and Sean's called me a drug addict before, Sean's very high up on the whole drug scene, I guess, because, I guess when he used to sell the drugs and someone's mother went to jail for drugs, it's like, I guess he's the drug expert, It's like Sean Ray, the Crips or the Bloods, hey, I sell drugs, I'm a big expert on it. So, fuck me dead, yeah. I guess he knows what drugged out people look like, must be in the family.
and on that brutal Iron Rage note, Lee, I'm glad to see you're back in Australia. Are you traveling anytime soon?
I just signed this contract here. I will be, I got Muscle Beach coming up in May. But
yeah, you get inducted into the Hall of Fame there. I saw that. Congratulations.
Yes, Muscle Beach, thank you. And here I'll be between June 25th and 28th, I'll be in British Columbia. Then the British Columbia show, Vancouver Island Showdown.
Wow.
That's in June. I'll be up there doing a seminar and appearance.
So you're not going any place anytime soon, is what you're saying?
Not that I know of.
Right.
No. But just locally, I think. But anything could happen. I could turn up anywhere, but no. When I got home on Monday, by the time I got to bed, it was 2 a.m. Monday. What's today? Thursday. I got to bed at 2 a.m., but then I got up at 5:30, stayed up all day so I could get on Australian time. And the last 2 days, I've still been, every time I sit down, I'm like, bleh. So today, Thursday, I'm just starting to feel like I'm back on Australian time. So
all right. Well,
we're getting there.
Don't hate on Big Ramy because the internet will come down on you very hardcore.
Oh, I had some of those people. When I say those people, the crazy ones who, like, the writing looks like hieroglyphics, threatening to kill me. It's like, if you see me, I might be on my knees in an orange jumpsuit and someone going, la.
Like I said, Lee never shuts up, and he's going to wind up, eating his penis one day. That's
I tried that, but I'm not nimble enough. I try to get down like this. When you're probably younger and you tried to bend backwards to see if you could shoot cum in your mouth to see what it tastes like. Didn't anyone
we always degenerate to bodily fluids at the end of the show. I don't know how we do it every single time. All right, Lee, have a great week. I appreciate you giving us your insights. And you know what, guys? If you don't like Lee's opinion, fuck off. Don't watch him. Don't listen to him.
But look at my arm shot. I think I'm top 3 at the Arnold.
I put it up. Top 2, probably. Top 2.
Oh, probably. I reckon, I could probably win it, really.
Yeah, you might take out Ramy. I think you may have a bigger arm than Ramy, actually.
I think just by looking at my face, I'm in shape.
All right, update Palumbo for Lee Priest. We will see you next week.
Like I said.